So it is the last week of the month. It's actually the last day of the month. So on the last day of the month, we always do a little bit more of a restorative practice. So today we're going to do a couple of poses, cooling poses and restorative poses just to end the month. So let's spread the back of the legs and we'll sit in Sukhasana. Just press the hands into the front of the knees and lengthen the side chest up. Just let your eyes close as you arrive into your body this Friday morning. So as you sit in this seated Sukhasana, just notice any sensations coming up in the body. Notice any areas of pain. And then any areas that feel good. Maybe it's harder to feel those areas that aren't giving you any sensation. And then start to bring your awareness to your emotional body. So just noticing, is your mind chattering today? Noticing how we are without judgment. And then start to bring your awareness to your breathing. So noticing the flow of air moving in and out of the nostrils. And then we'll blink the eyes open. So we'll interlace the fingers and turn the hands inside out. And with the arms straight, stretch your arms above the head. Take a deep breath in and out here. And bring the hands down. Change the crossing of the fingers. Turn the hands inside out. And then stretch the arms up. So make the side body really long. And bring the hands down. And then we'll change the crossing of the legs. So you bring the opposite leg in front. And then we'll interlace the fingers, turn the hands inside out, and with the arms straight, stretch the arms above the head. And then bring the hands down in front, change the crossing of the fingers, and stretch the arms up straight. And bring the hands down. So from here we'll come forwards into Adho Mukha Svanasana. So we will come forwards and support our head on our support. So make sure if you've got a couple of books or a blanket, you can have that instead of the foam blocks. So straighten the arms, straighten the legs, and see whether you can find your height to have the head supported and keep the arms and the legs straight. So let the head go down. And straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Take a couple of breaths here. We'll just stay for a few more moments, a few more breaths. And then bring the knees down. Now, if you've got your foams or your pillow, you could support your head on here for child's pose. If you've got a bolster, you could have this in between the legs, and then you could lie forward. So you let the front ribs descend down, and then you can just rest the head on the bolster. And if you're using the foams, I can demonstrate now. You have a little gap between the knees. Let the inner groins move down. And then let the forehead be supported on the foams. Once you've extended both sides of the body, you can just rest the arms down. And breathe across the back of the chest. Just allow and invite in this slowness in the body. So allow yourself to slow down, to recharge, to regenerate. And then walk the hands under the shoulders and come up. So from here, we'll lie on our back. So if you've got your 2 books, you can use this or your foam or a brick for the lower back. So we'll lie down and we'll do Setubandha Shavasana. So I want you to lift the hips and then bring the support underneath you. So you have the feet down, you lift the hips, you place the support so that it's supporting the lower lumbar, and then you grip the mat and you lift the chest. You can keep the knees bent, keep the shoulders back, let the eyes close, and let the abdomen soften and broaden. And just follow the air in and out of the nostrils. And just completely let go so that you can recharge the mind, recharge your energy. And you might also notice the cooling qualities of these poses. So really nice if it's hot where you are today. And then to come out of the pose, we're going to lift the hips. We'll move one block and then lower. And then lift the hips, remove one more block and then lower. So you're to the floor now, and then bring the knees one at a time into the chest. Both knees into the chest. And then you can roll over and use your palms to press yourself up. So from here, we'll go to the wall and we'll do legs up the wall, Viparita Karani. If you don't have a wall space, then use a chair. So we can bring the mat towards the wall. Have the bolster, this could be a pillow, it could be a cushion, it could be a folded towel, and you just want to have it slightly away from the wall. You'll sit to the side, and then you're going to bring your legs up and have your sitting bones to the wall. So as you lie down, it's normal to fall away from the wall. So slide in, and then have the feet hip distance apart. We'll stay here for a couple of minutes, so keep extending the back of the legs up. Make the kneecaps firm. Let the back of the legs extend up, but let the thighs descend down so that there's a heaviness on the base. And that just helps you to broaden and soften the abdomen. Let the eyes close and be heavy. And turn mind inwards into the body. So as we stay a little bit longer, if you get tingling, if you get pins and needles in the legs, then you can cross the legs to the wall. And we'll just stay here for one more minute. Keep following the breath. So to come out of this pose, let's cross the legs to the wall. Change the crossing of the legs. And then bring the knees into the chest and carefully roll over. And then we'll finish with Supta Baddha Konasana. So you can have your cushions, you can have your bolster here. Then it's nice to also have a blanket for the back of the head. Make sure that you aren't going to fall off your mat in this pose. And we will sit to the floor. So you'll have your cushions, you'll have your support behind you. So you sit to the floor and then you extend back. Move the skin of the buttocks towards the heels. And then you pull the blanket right to the top of the head and shoulders. Then you can have soles of the feet together, knees wide. Or you can cross the legs. So if that's too much, you can always cross the legs. So let the eyes close. Relax your abdomen. And just breathe in and out of the nostrils. Just noticing the flow of air and how it's changed since you've changed position. Notice if your mind has wandered and come back to your breathing. And we'll just stay for one more minute. And then you can bring the hands to the outer thighs, move the knees together, and then straighten the legs along the mat. Take a couple of breaths here, just letting the legs release. Now, if you feel happy here, make any final adjustments for Shavasana. If you want to lie flat for the next minute, you can just adjust your position. And just completely let go. Let the legs release. Let the back of the spine relax. Completely let go. Start to bring your awareness back to your body lying on the mat. Be aware of the props touching your skin. Fold the hands one by one to the front of the body and bring the feet up one at a time. Hug the knees into the chest. And then roll completely over to the right hand side, supporting the right side of your face. Use your palms to press yourself into an upright cross-legged seated position, and you can bring the palms together at the center of the chest. And then bow your head to your fingers, giving thanks to your restorative yoga practice on your body, on your mind. Rub warmth between the palms and place this healing heat somewhere on the body you need it today. Take a long and deep breath in. And exhale, bring the palms open on the knees, ready to receive good energy for the rest of your day and your weekend. And blink the eyes open.